The howling wind. Oh, I think we're gonna win. We're about to learn Cyclone, aren't we? Hello, folks. Let me know if you can hear me. Alexander, how's it going? Good morning. How's your new Watchtower playthrough going? Bearded ex-goat. Hello. Loud and clear. Fantastic. Storm Pilgrim, how's it going? Where is our mission today? Way up here. Where are we? Actually, not that far. Okay, we're way up here. Oh no, wait, no, that's our objective. Where are we at? Where's our marker? Yeah, we are pretty far up north up here. Okay, what do we got here? Search for the treasure. The Windstone. Oh, we got a lot of stuff near us to check out. Looks like everything's that way. Anything to check out? Does this village have like a tavern? Oldest house. Morwin's house. This looks like a public building.
If anyone can help us now.
The Great Hall. No, I don't think that's what we're looking for. What this? A lot of homes. The Woodcutter's house. These guys have very specific names. How are these people living up here without a freaking tavern? Maybe this Great Hall is a tavern. Hey, Canuck, how's it going? Oh, it's not about JJJ. All right, how's it going? Wait, this looks kind of like a tavern. There's no barkeeper though. Let's see if anybody gets mad if I go upstairs. Oh, this is just somebody's house. Is this like the equivalent of their Jarl's house? Nope, nothing interesting there. Maybe it'll be later for a quest. Alright, let's... Oop. Nope. Gotta remember all my buttons. Alright, straight ahead. Something over this way. Oh wait, where's my cadence rod? There it is. Now we're whole. I want to see what's up with this Windstone. Maybe is it just another one of those things that's being built by the zombies? Yeah, it looks like it. So I think the one that was in the city was the Earthstone. Do we have like a Earth, Wind, and Fire situation here? The Windstone. Oh, these are all those guys whose houses we just saw.
It grows ever near to us.
Our eyes once were blinded.
Okay, well, I'm excited to save all these people. Hopefully they have something useful to say afterward. Well, how was everybody's Christmas? Pirate Mage. Where's the Pirate Mage? Are you the Pirate Mage? You do appear to be. Oh! Jesus! What? He did a headstand. That was fantastic. Ooh, Deathbrand treasure map. Cool. The Deathbrand. Pirate's Tale. Oh, I kind of want to read this. Hacknir Deathbrand was dying. Place a curse upon my armor and my swords. Alright. King of Ghosts. Got a lot of stuff going on here. we'll take that. That's an interesting thing. Ooh, look at that! How much that thing's worth. All right, we need a chest. Ugh. Hey, Maurice, how's it going? Happy to be back in Skyrim as always. We got a sack. We're good. All right, we need to drop off. This big thing. Still got a lot of crap I gotta get rid of. I think I grabbed a weapon of some sort to sell as well. And that big old thing. And let's hope we have some relics here. We got a few. Not as many as I'd like. So why are you going to Windhelm? Oh, I wonder if I didn't have, what do you call it? If I hadn't yet established... Oh, there was a chest here as well. I wonder if I didn't yet establish the one at Raven Rock because I just got permission for it. You got Jake as a companion without Chapter 3. Oh, do you get one of the old bugs? One of the old bugs come back? Because I know there was a bug for a while where Jake would follow people forever, but that I fixed that like over a year ago. So interesting that it would come back. Water breathing, +1 armor wearing complete set of Deathbrand armor. Ooh. I don't know if we're going to wear it, but it looks cool, so I kind of want to get it and put it in the, put it in our player home. Alright, use the treasure. Hold on a second. Use the Deathbrand treasure map to find the treasure. Alright. I don't ever bother with these treasure maps. Is it just called Deathbrand treasure map? Is it called treasure map Deathbrand? What's it called? Treasure map. No, none of those things. Okay, why am I not seeing it? Try it again. Deathbrand treasure map. Why is it not showing up? Is it not a book? Is it in a misc maybe? Yep, there it is. Okay, so it looks like we gotta go to the 4 corners of the island. So the first one was here. That was the helmet we just grabbed. Okay. I think another one, we probably have already visited kind of the area. It says down here. It's gonna be a similar area to that one. Then another one was somewhere over here. Okay. So we'll find them all eventually. Things are still early in my watch short playthrough. There's some things I like, some that I don't, some things that work, others not so much. What's not working? There's bugs. We must crush them. Hey, Sledge. Does Skyrim allow projecting replacement buildings like HQ in Fallout 4? Kind of. I mean, there's the, what's the what is it? Hearthfire? The DLC that lets you do, like, the little home building. You can choose between, like, an alchemy tower and something else. I can't remember what the other choice was. But it's pretty simplistic. It's not all built dynamic, like at runtime. It's kind of all the items just are placed there, and you just one of them appears when you choose. The bug came up with pre-pop. Okay. He's confused probably because you don't own the settlement or something. Maybe. I didn't get any reports from our early testers about Jake, but they may have not tried building every single settlement or something. Switching back and forth between modded Starfield and modded 4 makes Starfields feel so half-finished that it's painful sometimes. Game state of modding are not in a good place. Bummer. Oh, so you're just having like a buggy playthrough, not necessarily a Watchtower specific issue, just things are not going well for you. There's definitely some wonkiness that is consistent with folks. Like there's uh-oh. Whoa! Speaking of games crashing. Thanks, Skyrim. Alright, let's see when we get our last. Hopefully I got an autosave during all my menu hopping around there. Let's see, what do we get? Oh, we got... No, I think we lost whatever we just did. Bummer. Hey, Brimble, how's it going? Okay, so apparently we accomplished nothing. We must start over, and I will begin autosaving. The rare Skyrim crash, especially this early on a save load. Very uncommon. Skyrim installed borked itself. Oh man, I just had a crash. Are we coming up on bad times for Skyrim? Was there a sneaky patch? Yeah, yes, you did hear a family whisper. That was my wife telling me she was going downstairs.
Far from ourselves.
Yeah, rare cameo. Once in a while, when we're doing team meetings, my team gets to hear my kids because they have no concept of privacy or anything of the sort. Wow, this guy went down fast. Oh god, I'm still not... I don't have the cadence rod equipped. Oh, there's still somebody else alive. That chest at? There it is. Okay, now we'll begin the quick save train. WT teaches so far, mechs are going down too easy when shields are down. Did not this last time I played. Probably something else in my game or something, an update to WT introduced. Scribes often refuse to work, either completely or until I'm very close to them, like turrets. Huh. Yeah, I don't know about the mechs going down. I haven't played it myself in a while, so I don't actually know like how quickly they go down. I know we discussed like we shifted back and forth on them for a while. They were made super duper easy afterward, and then We shifted them over to it making them still a little bit, you know, you don't want them to go down instantly, but you also don't want it to be a slog. So trying to find that balance was definitely something we were working on, because it is quite satisfying to be able to kill them with your own weapons and see your damage impact them. So I know their health was tweaked a lot, but I don't think it was tweaked in any of the patches, though. So I think it was kind of like whatever we released with, that's how it should be. You're trying survival with your unstable. Yeah, that's ballsy on Xbox especially. Sorry, you're talking about like the sky drops that involve dropping you support creatures. They're just not they're not attacking your enemies. I know one of the things we talked about as a thing for the mechs, and I don't know if it made it in or not. Okay, well this is where I got CTD'd before. Was making it so that the after you took down their shield, it would just put a huge debuff on them, so that your regular weapons could do more damage to them. I don't know if that's how it ended up being implemented or not. I mean, it's already hard for me to remember all the different things that go into all of our projects, but doubly so when I'm not involved directly in the implementation, so I can't remember. You know, I only have the discussions and I'll play through them, and it's hard to know exactly what goes in and what doesn't. Okay, apparently we get to the top of this waterfall. So the AI just seems to be non-reactive. That's interesting, because that's all vanilla AI. It's not like we did anything special with it. Oh, we got a dragon friend. I heard him land. Why don't I see him? Okay. That does not look like a real word. Ben Kongerike. Oh, we got our goblins. Or the Reiklings. Don't these little guys sometimes ride the boars? I feel like I've seen that somewhere. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, see, I was stuck on that. So for the grenades, I don't know if we ended up turning it on or not, but there is we have it in the build, and it might be that they're just disabled by a global. But we had similar feedback from one of our from our lead QA person that they didn't like the terminal menu, and we ended up shipping with that because the purpose was to make it so that you didn't have to make the choices up front. Like, we don't want you to have to. We don't want you to have to decide up front how to use them. We want it to be like, you know, whatever your ships have equipped, you have those available, and you don't have to have 10 different grenades in your inventory, or 20 when you get all the things unlocked. But we do have crafting recipes for individual grenades, so the idea was that we could enable it at some point for people who don't want to, or who would rather just plan ahead, where you could just put those grenades in. But the problem would be if your ship didn't have that available, you could still throw it and just waste the grenade. So they were a little bit problematic in that way. But yeah, the terminal choice was for choice, and then not using a pop-up menus because it's more immersive and less janky. Pop-up menus feel very mod-like, which we try to avoid. Anything we do through VC. We wanted a custom, full custom method to do it, but not really. We don't have access to a lot of UI stuff, unfortunately, in Bethesda's games. Because it would have been nice to have something similar to like what they have in, what's it called, Helldivers, where you can just punch in a series of key movements to code it in, so you don't ever have to leave the game at all. That would have been the dream. Weaklings in a barrel. So is that canon lore ramble? They live in the barrel. They have to be fed in there. These things sound like Ewoks. Whoa. Ah, crap. Did he just laugh at me? Good job flying, Miko. This is the one that laughed at me. I overswung, missed him, and fell off the edge. It's like he planned it. Oh! More barely walks. Get him. If someone were to dub over Star Wars with the sounds these guys are making, I would not notice. What is this? Oh, they're little They're little perverts too. Look at it. Look at what they're collecting. Coon closet. Oops. Crap. I mean, that could work for somebody who had like a couple of, only a couple of sky drops, but if you get a full fleet loaded up with a whole bunch of sky drops, you could cycle through like 20 different ones. It would be pretty obnoxious. And that's ultimately why we ended up with that. Like, there's many reasons for it, but if somebody wanted to make a mod like that, I have my blessing to release it. No problem with that. Like I said, I think we have the ability to craft individuals in the mod. I think it's just disabled. Like, someone just needs to turn it on. Dragon language, myth no more. I feel like I should take it because it's on a stand. It makes the book feel important. Yeah, I don't know what the UI thing. I'm not sure why. It's definitely one of the things that is we're missing in all the games. Like, the only reason we got lucky with Fallout 4, like the fact that the mods can actually work on the console. Like, that is just luck. And how they implemented it was not intended that way. Whoa. Just the creator of HUD Framework found a little mechanism he could use to pull it off. Go. Sounds these guys make. Oh, I hear a word. Oh, it's another little puzzle. Alright, let's see. We got eagle, whale. Assume it's as simple as this. Just line them up. And then there's one missing. Is there like a head on the ground somewhere? They move it. Or are we gonna just trial and error this thing? I'm okay with trial and error if we need to. There's not that many choices. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we'll just trial and error it. Not that one. About sneak. And must be whale. There it is. Yes, excellent. Actually, you know what? I wonder if this isn't even the cave I was supposed to go in, but I'm pretty sure that's the shout I'm supposed to get. Because it gave me a quest to learn a word wall, but do we have any? Yeah, we have some souls left. Unlock. What do we got here? Is this gonna be our loot back, probably? Yeah, looks like it. Alright, did we miss anything in here? Small coin purse. 18 gold almost got left behind. For shame. Alright, let's, I don't think we need anything else in here. Let's get out of here. Oh, another black book. Fantastic. Okay. Alright, well, let's go ahead and quick save since we can always crash.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Okay. Now, when I came in here the first time, I don't remember how we did it. If I just ran past everything. I know when I came in here with my Conjuration Mage character, I had a hell of a time in here. It was rough. Oh wait, did we just get a shortcut right to the thing? Oh no, okay. Chapter 2 teleports us. Got it. I was like, wow, this is the easiest one of these ever. They're never this simple. They're usually this. Fighting a bunch of weird creatures. What do you got for me, buddy? 300 gold, very nice. That's a lot. Wow, stuff's valuable. Fantastic. Let's see, that's going to teleport me that way. Well, I guess we'll just do them in order. Is there one that has number 3? Yep, here we go. Okay, yeah, this is much easier than the last time I played this. Books everywhere. Makes sense. Makes sense. Wait, this is back to chapter 2. What the hell? Alright. Black Books is a funny British series. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Heard of Black Adder. Is it related? Chapter 4. Here we go. Which version of Fallout 4 do you think is good, Steam or the GOG version? I mean, right now I would play the GOG version because it's locked in at... Well, actually, somebody confirmed this for me. Is the GOG version the one that ends in 163? Like what we would call old gen version? Because if so, that's a good one. That's the version that is nice and stable and it's worth staying on for now until Bethesda sorts out all their patching. The downside with it, if you go the GOG version though, you can't update anymore. Like you can't, if Bethesda releases update, the GOG version will not be updated again. So you're kind of locked in as far as I know. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but. Hello. Don't need it, but it's cool looking. That's what I was looking for. Alright, give me them skill books. Okay, this is lockpicking. We must have already read. Beggar. Nice. Oh, hey, buddy. Seekers can turn invisible, apparently. Anybody else? I know I haven't killed you all. Lots of stamina. Is this just a door right here? No. Now I gotta go touch that thing. How do we get in there? Look at this. Okay, what did that open? That opened the, no, this is where we came from, I think, right? Yeah, we came in through here, fought the Seekers. Yep, read all these books. Okay. Will Sim Settlements 2 be able to work on the GOG version? Yeah, it still works. So we build Sim Settlements 2 against the old gen version of the game. Against 1.6.3. Oh, I already did that one. Yeah, I'm doing what Alexander just described, which is I'm playing. I bought this. I have the Steam version. I used the downgrader available on Nexus, and then I have a second install with the latest version, which is kind of the best of both worlds. Whereas it is a little more technically complicated because you got to figure out the downgrader. But for me, it just, I mean, to quote our Lord and Savior, it just worked. Let me in. Okay, what if I just figure out how to get up here? Oh, that's locked too. Oh, there's what we need though. We need this to open, which I think involves hitting the scry that's in here, which I can't do. One of these ones we hit a scry and I have no idea what it opened. I heard it open something, but I couldn't find it. Oh wait, here's another one. Wonder if that's what it opened up. Oh, wait, did that open finally? It did. Alright, that was it. Okay. Then this one should open the door in front of us. It does, and moves the stairs out. Perfect. I'm a Fallout 4 hot take. The Institute would have been the best faction for Fallout 4 if they didn't do all the evil stuff. I mean, my first playthrough, I couldn't justify playing as anybody else. It was like, or siding with anybody else. It was just like, if I woke up into that nightmare, I think I would have justified it to myself that none of it was that most of it was not real, and that I just want to go back to comfort, because they came from like a life with servant robots and flying cars, and then to just like be fine with the hellscape they found themselves in, and then be offered the opportunity to go back to a life of leisure. I think most people would find that hard to ignore. But then, yeah, then they start doing stuff like you find random encounters of synths trying to kill people, and it's like, ah, well, he didn't leave that very gray. Oh, it's not a scry. Okay. There's weird little growths. Did they invite to see SF 2.0? I don't know what that is, but so no. I'm still waiting for. I'm still shocked we haven't gotten a trailer for their next Starfield DLC. This place is so cool. I love when Bethesda does weird, trippy stuff. I remember falling in love with Morrowind because of it. Oh wait, we don't want to go back to Chapter 3. Let's go down the creepy tunnel. And I've never played all the way through Oblivion, but seeing the opening for Shivering Isles was so freaking cool. The butterfly thing. Love the. It's like the stuff that makes Elder Scrolls not just traditional fantasy. What is that? What is that sound? Oh, there's something going on, but I don't see it. There's another crazy tunnel. Okay, is this the new spot? Okay, here we got another chapter book. Oh no, this is the one we've been looking for. Here it is. We made it to the end of the maze. Alright, what is our power to choose from today? Black Market, Secret Servant, Bardic Knowledge, right? Spectral Drum that plays for you. Secret Servant. Dremora Butler. Dremora Merchant. I mean, we gotta take the drum. I take it that's just a power, right? Bardic Knowledge, yeah. We've got a ghost bard on our side. Let's jam with it. How rude of them. There have been reports from some bigger countries, or whatever he's called, that Bethesda invited them to show off the new SF stuff. Hey, you can see we got the textures for our little musical buff from this thing. I remember we were researching, like, oh man, does Skyrim have like a different, or does Elder Scrolls have a different look for music notes than real life before we started doing it? And then we found this. I was like, oh perfect, there's already music notes in the base game. We don't have to invent new ones. Oh wait, does he just follow me around? Or did I push him? Oh, I think I pushed him. He doesn't follow me around. Okay. Alright, now... Okay, good. So there's another way to teleport back? Yeah, you can just activate the book again. Rumor of a cyberpunk style update of Starfield, no idea, real or not. That would be cool. I mean, what would your guys, some of you who enjoy Starfield a little at least, and there's some of you who just hate it. What would your wish list look like for features to give it the Cyberpunk 2.0, which I think the Cyberpunk 2.0 update is kind of funny because I actually love the original Cyberpunk. It is one of my favorite game experiences ever, so I never had the problem that a lot of people had with Cyberpunk. I know that console players, I think, had really bad performance with it. I never had any issue with performance on PC, so for me the whole narrative was kind of funny. But they also did do the overhaul to gameplay, which that is actually why I've never... Their overhaul to the gameplay is why I never actually went back and played the DLC. Because I'm like, well, that means I'm going to have to redo my character and relearn the gameplay, and I don't have time for that. And that'll make me want to start the game over from scratch. So, for some of us, the 2.0 update of Cyberpunk was a negative. Alright. East Empire incoming. Okay, so we're supposed to get this word of power over here, which that's probably where we also heard that dragon from. Oh, there he is. Was he fighting something? I hear him breathing fire and stuff. Oh, he's fighting something. Get down here. the jogger for us, Dragon. You start a new playtime run through level 40s, you can start family liberty immediately. Yeah, my problem with that is in any game when they offer like skip mechanisms and stuff is that then I don't have the time to appreciate and understand all of my abilities. Like, it's overwhelming to start the game with all the abilities you get at a later level. I've had that problem with MMOs too, where they offer like the speed leveling or a skip to get you up to the DLC. It's like, yeah, but without all the time to learn and appreciate the gameplay, I'm gonna be forever a awkward noob with this stuff. But I'll play it eventually. I just need to have a break in the non-stop gaming schedule. There's so many like crazy good RPGs that I haven't played through yet, or at least good according to everyone. So, like, I probably haven't, outside of Cyberpunk and Elden Ring, I haven't played major, well, in like Final Fantasy VII Remake that I've been playing lately, I haven't played a major release in years. I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 yet. I haven't played Kingdom Come Deliverance or its sequel. What else do I have in my wish list right now waiting to be played? I hear Dragon's Dogma 2 is really awesome. And that's just RPGs. I'm probably missing some. Clair Obscura, you know, the game of all time. If you got all the awards they won. All right, this is where. Yep. Give me back my soul. And that right there is all the incentive we need to want to kill Mirai. Give me back my soul, squid face. Am I supposed to talk to him? Feels like I should. Well, if I'm supposed to, it's not happening. It seems broken. Proc gen sucks, spending too much time fast traveling, everything between the POIs which I really like is boring and useless. Yeah, I couldn't, once, for the first handful of hours, I kept trying to play the game like Skyrim or Fallout 4, and I was really bouncing off of it. I was like, why don't I like this game? And then when I realized it was like, oh, there's just, there's no real side content in the game. I mean, no, and like that you can just discover randomly. All the random stuff is procedurally generated, and it feels procedurally generated, and I needed to stay away from it. And then I enjoyed myself when I just did quests and, yeah, go to the POIs, as you said, and avoided all of the random content. So just no more exploring, and then I was like, okay, well, there's some stuff to like in the game. Use the Ben Will shout on the Windstone. Oh, okay. And if you're wondering why I'm acting so surprised about stuff in this, I have never actually completed Dragonborn. So I've explored about half the island in another playthrough, and that's as far as I ever got. So this is going to be my first live reaction playthrough to most of the main quest of Dragonborn. Yeah, we're really gonna get some more relics. Alright, let's head back. Wait, what is this right over here? Oh, I guess we can do that real quick too, right around the corner. Put something interesting on all the planets would be your request? Alright. I would like to see them improve the POI system in general. I know we have had some problems. We get a lot of reports of this, and I've experienced it in some of my own testing, but it's not consistent. Is sometimes the POI manager will just like jam the same things over and over again. Like sometimes when I'm testing Watchtower, I will get Watchtower POIs every single time right next to where I land, and it's like, that is so unbelievable. It doesn't feel right. And like we've done what we can within the POI system to try and prevent that. Still keeps happening. Okay, an ice castle, that's super cool, but not what we're here for yet. We'll come back to that. Fully pilotable animated mechs. Oh man, I would kill for that. I'm still, if they ever add in, if we ever get full mech support, like animation tools and HUD stuff and everything, which we can fake some of the HUD things. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen, there was a Creation Club, or I guess it's not Creation Club, VC mod that's like drones, and they did a fake, they faked a UI by attaching 3D objects to the screen that render out like as 2D textures, which is pretty clever. It's actually how the Fallout 4 HUD works too for power armor. So I think we could fake the HUD for a mech. To some extent, it might be there might be some problems with it we'd have to work around, but animation tools. Anyway, what I want to do is, if we ever get that, is I want to replace the boss at the end of the what is it? The first battalion. The guys replaced like that boss, that 2-stage boss fight. The first phase. It feels very clear to me he was supposed to be in a mech, and that's why there's 2 phases. Damn it! Damn it, Skyrim! What is happening here? And I didn't say it before I went in. I don't understand why the game's crashing all of a sudden. I haven't changed anything. No changes to my mod list. Nothing. Alright, how far back is this? Aw, damn it. I'm getting through this again. Gotta fight the dragon again. Oh, hey, Mount Hunter. Yeah, no, second crash for the night. The first one happened almost immediately when I loaded up the game. I don't know what's going on. I think the only thing that's changed is I'm using script extender now, which I'm only doing that because I needed to have 2 versions of the game installed. And it's just a good way to force it to not use the Steam managed the version. But I'm pretty sure I was using, I've been using that for a few weeks now, so nothing new for today that would explain starting multiple crashes today. Oh, he's fighting the troll. Okay. You keep fighting the troll. We're just gonna Just
Whoever wonder it hurts to have one's soul ripped out like that. Like no ever.
Oh, now that time he disappeared. I mean, isn't the point of killing the dragon and getting the... Because Mirak, doesn't he come and steal every other soul? So it's I kind of just got to get it out of the way until I kill him. Until I beat the DLC. If I want to collect any more souls. Or does he collect every single soul until I kill him? Because that would be pretty obnoxious. I mean, it's obnoxious enough if he's going to take every other one. But if it's all of them, well, then I feel like I need to speed run the rest of the story. The mono is quite impressive. I feel it has limited usability for gameplay. It's cool. Mono is capable of doing fast stuff, but I should experience it long term. Yeah, you'll probably say the same thing about Watchtower stuff. Eventually, that the sky drops are of probably limited utility long term, or it becomes obnoxious to keep up with them. Probably a novelty. A lot of stuff is. I think that's there's definitely like a limit of how many new tools you can have in any of these games. I remember not my last playthrough of Skyrim, but the time before that, I went crazy with mods. Like, just every mod that looked cool on the Nexus, I was grabbing them all. Like, went through all the top, several hundred files. And I realized once I got into the game that I had to basically just pick a subsection of them and focus on those. It's kind of like my character right now. I'm all in on the bard stuff. And I just don't have any other room in my rotation to use other stuff. I think that kind of happens with all these games. That there's a ceiling on how many different tools and utilities and toys you can have. BGS games are like cats. Sometimes they're just not in the mood to work properly. I never knew of a cat that liked to work at all, but the games definitely can be finicky sometimes. Yeah, it's like you just had a bad day. It's like, yeah, I guess Skyrim's not interested in playing nice today. Definitely felt that. Though that's not all of them. It's obnoxious period, which is why I always talk about Dragon Souls before starting Dragonborn DLC. Okay. I mean, it's a good way to make you hate the guy, right? Like that, you're stealing power from me. Like, you must die. If like with us, this goal was, we want people to care about this storyline and power through it really fast, right? Has the opposite. It's like Fallout 4 has the Sean storyline, and most of us just ignore it and get chased by shinies, or we get tantalized by shinies. But I wonder if there was some sort of like horrible debuff you had at the beginning of Fallout 4, like psychotic breaks or something, because how traumatized you were, and it wouldn't get resolved until you made your way to the Institute. Like, how much different that would have changed people's focus on the Sean line if there was something that they had to do. Not necessarily that would be a good thing, but... Oh, is it this cave? Is there something funky with this cave? We went in there, and I didn't save again. What is going on with this cave? Are we not meant to go in here? Maybe I need to go in through the Ice Castle entrance, and then I'm assuming it's all connected, yeah? Does anybody remember? It could also... I wonder if it's a Navmesh thing. I might need to take my companions and tell them to chill so they don't try and walk in. Alright, let's see how bad. What's our last save? How much crap you got open? Not as much as usual. No, on my other computer, it's usually just like, I usually only have on the computer that I play on, like, I'll have like a browser or two open, and that's it. Maybe Notepad++. It's not as bad as my dev computer, which at all times has 3 copies of the creation kit running. Firefox, Chrome, Edge, each with different stuff running in it. Discord. Discord's become a bit of a resource hog over the last couple of years, with them just non-stop with the features. Car6 and this is kind of toughest boss in the game. Yeah, 33 notepad tabs, that's right. Right, but I think what this was having me go to for Mallory was to go into the, I think it was called Karstag Caverns or something, which I imagine is related to this. Alright, maybe we'll just skip this quest for now. We'll come back. It's just a side quest anyway. I'm not going to crash a third time over it. It's silly. Now let's go do, oh, well, let's first save. Before we do any fast travel or anything. And we're going to save, we're going to hard save too. Alright, let's try this again. Well, we're just not going to try this again, I should say. Yeah, remember to save more now. I mean, this is why I ended up, like, rage quitting on my Fallout 4 survival playthroughs. I was just constantly forgetting to save, and I would die all the time, and it was, the amount of time I spent redoing sections was too obnoxious. Couldn't handle it anymore. Alright, let's see. We need, oh, we gotta unlock that shout. See, that's the other thing that doesn't make any sense. They want you to get this Bend Will shout, but then they immediately steal your dragon soul. That's really obnoxious. Which is how I know it can't possibly be that he steals all of your souls, because then you wouldn't even be able to do the quest.
Once were blinded.
Something wrong here.
Now, through him, do we see? Once were blinded.
Did we free them all? Oh. Oh! Oh, wow. I did not expect that. Defeat the lurker. Uh-oh. Really hard with all these guys here. I'm gonna... Accident. Alright, are they all dead? Practice our surgical shouting. Aim for the head. Alright, is everyone still alive? I mean, most...
Must be going mad.
They are all alive.
And so much.
A fever must have taken me. What else could explain? This is both fascinating and terrifying.
I don't know what spell you freed us from, outsider, but I thank you.
Ah, finally a thank you. That's what I was looking for.
What am I doing out here at
This is some
hour?
dark magic. It has to be.
Okay, somebody thanked me. I was like, what is this nonsense? Let's go back to Skull Village. What was the thing you mentioned in your SS2 update about pre-population? Is that a feature of SS2? It is. So pre-population was added in the 3.50 patch to SS2. And basically when you start a new game, if you wait a few minutes, a holotape will appear in the player home, in the like pre-war home. You can activate it and it will allow you to configure the game to pre-build a bunch of city plans in your game. So when you enter the post-apocalyptic world, a bunch of cities will already be built up and populated with people. Kind of make like a shake-up of the base game, make it feel like the world's different each time you play. And it's semi-random, so the more city plans you have installed, the more options as to choose from. You can set it up so it only does a sub-selection of settlements. So if there's a few you want to build, you can choose not to have those get pre-built. You can also randomize which ones it pre-builds, so you can select, like, say, select 20 settlements and then tell it to only build, 30% of them or something. I actually don't know if the randomization controls work in the current patch. I can't remember. I definitely have that fixed locally, but I don't remember if that got put out in the last build or not.
You have prevailed. I can
America's at
feel
25% show up for subsequent Dragon Kills. Oh, that's good.
So it is. You have proven yourself an ally to the Skull, and so the Skull shall be allies to you. If you have released the Windstone and broken the hold on my people,
Nice.
perhaps you can do
Oh,
the
Beast.
same
They
for
shook
the
it up.
rest of Solstheim.
Earth, water, wind, instead of fire. We
I
got
doubt
Beast and
it will
Sun.
fully stop whatever Mirak is doing, but it may slow his progress. I cannot help with that. None here can. You will need the knowledge Mirak himself learned. You will need to learn more about this black book. Mirak had this? This does not look like something of the dragon cult. It is a dark thing, unnatural. I would have nothing to do with it. But the dark elf wizard, Neloth, he came to us some time ago, asking about black books. I believe he knows a great deal about them. Perhaps
Time to head to the Mushroom
too much.
House.
Seek him out to the south. Be cautious, Dragonborn. There is something else at work here. Our traditions do not speak of them, but they and Mirak.
Okay, we got a bunch of quests.
You read a black book and saw him.
Remember, you may be crashing because you
And
get to the ruins of the
book's
caverns.
power
There's an event. When you
comes
exit the caverns,
from
could be
the
script
same
chaos
dark
happening.
source
Ah.
as that which corrupted the Windstone. But beware, you are now walking the same road as Mirak. The power of the stone had been corrupted. It was the source of the influence that had taken control of the skull. Your shout broke whatever evil will controlled the stone, and restored its true nature as a conduit of the All-Maker's gifts. Freeing the other stones will diminish whatever dark influence is spreading across Solstheim. Yes, there are 6 sacred stones. Wind, water, earth, beast, sun, and tree.
Tree? I didn't see that
Through
one.
them, the oneness of the land is maintained. Freya saw that the tree stone now stands imprisoned in Mirak's new temple. I doubt that you can free it until his power is broken. But you may be able to cleanse the other stones.
Got it. Tree stone for
Even
last.
if this does not stop Mirak, it surely will delay his return. He also is searching for them. In fact, he has already found one. He showed it to me when he came here. It was very like the one you found in Mirak's temple. A thing of dark magic, not of the All-Maker. You are an outsider, and I don't know if I can make you understand. I will try. The All-Maker is the maker of all things, and it is from the All-Maker that life flows like a great river. As all rivers must return to the sea, so all life returns in time to the All-Maker. I know our ways must seem strange to you, but the 9 gods of the Empire are equally strange to us. As shaman of Skull Village, I serve as both a guide and a healer, as well as a keeper of traditions. I also remind the Skull to live as one with nature, and to honor the will of the All-Maker, so that we will be worthy to join him in death.
Does Jake react to the pre-build settlements? Well, according to Amrisi, he reacts by getting stuck as a companion. So we've it's definitely on my list to look at and see if we can figure out what's going on. But we just figured I remember when we talked about it during Jake's story writing of like eventually I'm gonna bring the pre-build system to SS2. And there's mention of him handing out ASAMs to people, so I just figure that kind of rolls into it, right? He's been handing them out for a long time. Okay, let's see our quests here. We got talk to Neloth, cleanse the stones. Is this one? No, we don't care about that one. Okay. All right. Oh, I guess we got one of the stones here. We can go to the temple and walk over to that stone easily. Let's head back to town and do that one. That was nice and easy. Oh, we actually can teleport right to it. Let's do it. Alright, guys. Get ready. Oops. Can we get you to collect Meridia's Beacon yet? No, not yet. We've been talking about doing patches to pretty much everything this coming year, like in 2026. Of doing, you know, we've been working on our new Skyrim thing, and we'll want to do some tie-in content for Bards and East Empire. We were talking today a little bit about something new for McLaren's. I don't know if say Watchtower. We have a big update we got to do. Fishman. Alright, let's make sure we didn't kill any civilians. Oh, there's just a second lurker. Run in front of a guy with a sword?
Come on, swinging that somewhere else.
That's your fault. I was there first.
Serve House Redoran or serve...
You guys are carrying some loot.
What happened?
Keep moving.
I lost my house, my family, my life, and then I lost my mind.
Ha! That's right. That is actually what we were talking about today, about getting in cheat mechanisms. Because like I actually really enjoy grind systems as long as they've got good rewards at the end. But I only ever want to do the grinds once, and then it's like, all right, that's enough. Let's not do that again. Because once I know all the rewards, then I have nothing to chase anymore.
It is all thanks to you. Need something?
Of course.
Alright, what did we just grab here? We can have that, and that, and that. Wait, was that the bow I was using? I think I just sold my bow. That's right, I don't need a bow anymore. My sword is my bow. Oh, I got Oriel's bow anyway. So my sword is my bow. What do I need a bow for? There you go, buddy.
See you.
Oh, do we got a dragon attack happening? Got any gold for me? Nothing. We do have a dragon attack. Fantastic. We need this soul. Oh, no. Damn it. Right in front of my shout. Outside the city? Makes sense, yes. Or is it on top of the castle walls? Where is he? No, no, here. I'll pay you off. What are you doing? What the hell? What the hell? keep close an eye on them this time. Oh, here. Okay. Wait, where is that? We need that soul. How do we get up there? Is there a time limit on when you can get the souls? I don't think I've ever had one die this far from me before. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's guarding the bounty. Something I don't understand about when clearance why it's so expensive to duplicate items when the mods are not keeping them open during upgrading. I don't know. I don't remember how we decided the cost. I'm fairly certain it's somewhat dynamic. I believe it's based on, it's like a multiplier based on the quality of the item, but I could not tell you offhand. But there's no satisfying everybody with gameplay decisions like that. So I did actually mention today to our guy who does a lot of our implementation that we should put more of our mechanics behind globals, so that way people can easily make patch mods if they don't like our balance. Because I know it's definitely a it's different for everybody's playthrough. Like some people just want things to be quick and easy, other people want more of a drug out long playthrough. And then depending on what other mods you have, you may have more or less money or more or less items or whatever, and so there's always need to tinker with the numbers that we come up with for our stuff. And we don't want people editing scripts if possible, because that can lead into all sorts of conflicts. I'm getting so many saves, I'm just going to save over a random one that I'm never going to load again. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, so that one, not too far. This is the easier one to get to, though. But I guess I do want to get, there's something, there was one of those pieces of armor for the, actually, hold on, let me check that map again. Let's go, items, misc, treasure map. Okay, so there's one just at the top of this little thing, so right over here somewhere. Always must use Dragon Run first so you can get the gecko to land and see friendlies better. Sometimes I like doing the shouting them out in the sky though, because then all the NPCs will sit there and hit them with arrows, and I don't have to worry about hitting them on the ground. And I've gotten fairly good at shouting like above people's heads. I think I hit one of the guys with one of the echoes off of the enhanced unrelenting shout. Hey, there's our chest. But yeah, I always forget Dragon Run. I should do that more. Sorry, Miko. I think we gotta kill some more Nexus stuff first. We killed his baby, or her baby. Trouble now. One more. I like that they're fully affected by unrelenting force. Did not expect that the first time it happened. need a boost pack for your Skyrim. Oh, we have Earth Song. We can jump if we need to. It's just super sketchy. And that's how I think it should be. Amazing things Starfield added gameplay options. Yeah, we actually, one of the things we've been waiting for to do a whole bunch of gameplay options for Starfield is them to add group supports. So in the creation kit, there is, when you set up gameplay options, there's gameplay option groups you can set up, which we assume that means that in the future, there will be, kind of like how MCM, oh, I don't have MCM on here, I'm playing Skyrim. You know how MCM has, like, you can do categories for each of the mods? Like, we assume that that's what's going to come to Starfield at some point. And we've been kind of waiting for that, because it's, I've seen some people's gameplay options menu, and they're just a mess with options from all sorts of different mods. It's like, oh man, if we could get, once they give us that sub-menu where we can just have like a Watchtower subsection, or a McLaren subsection, we can just put all sorts of stuff in there and avoid the holotape silliness for options. Don't think there's a timer on the Dragon Souls. Walking along as a randomly found body and got a soul. I couldn't remember killing a dragon at the location. Oh, that's fun. So it must just be like some sort of script or trigger or something when you approach a dragon body and just sits there and waits until you hit it. It's kind of neat. Oh, Jesus. I thought that was Lydia following me the whole time. Yeah, I still think I need two micro mods for Skyrim. I need slow fall that I can use with my Earth Song jumping, and I want a momentum mod that does physics damage when something smashes into a wall, so that I can just shout people's heads into walls and have them die. I think that will feel really satisfying. Sometimes you get these unrelenting force shouts, slam them into a wall, and they don't die, and it feels, it's like, why did you survive that? Oh, I already did Bloodskull Barrow. We don't need to go in there. We do want to not walk north up here though, because the second one of the, hold on, let's go back in our inventory. We can do that stone over there, and then we can get, yeah, this seems to be really close to that stone, the top left piece of armor. I don't actually need this armor. I want to complete the quest, and we'll stick it on a mannequin at Murwatch. I don't know if there's a place for it or not, though. I've never seen this stuff. Heard rumors that Bethesda is working on implementing some features known from Unreal into Creation Engine. Any examples? That would be interesting. I've actually... Oh, is this a werewolf? Hey, buddy.
Well now, a fellow beast blood. Well met, friend. Not many of our kind still hunt these lands. Allmaker keep you safe.
I was just about to switch to werewolf form, but I can purchase from him.
Solstein is full of dangers.
I like that he's just talking like a person with no mouth movement. Very unfortunate. It is what it is, though. Robin J, I don't know if you touched on... Oh, first of all, hello. I don't recognize your name. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if you touched on it at all before, but are we allowed to ask about the test mod on the Starfield Creations page? It just piqued my curiosity. Someone who really loves DBT and MCO. Test mod? What test mod? Ooh, let me see it. Where do I find this? Or is it listed under my name? Did I leave a test mod up? Is it under Kinggath or Kinggath Creations? Or are you talking about something totally different? This guy's just stalking me now. Okay. Because it's very... My guess is if it's a test mod up there, it's probably a build of Watchtower where I was trying to test something. That would be my guess. So, but it shouldn't be... There shouldn't be any test mods live still on my account. Something like MCO, I think. Uh-oh. I wonder if I published that by mistake. Let me go check. Hold on a second. Bethesda.net. Yeah, if I had to guess, it's going to be an old broken build of MCO or something, or it will be... So I built a couple of test mods early when we were still experimenting with Starfield. That just they don't really do anything. Like one of them was a mod that just tests out how conversations work. One was something where I was fiddling with to see how Unity worked. So it's probably not anything as exciting as you would hope, because we're actively developing anything for Starfield right now. Let's see, your creations, MCO test. Oh yeah, here it is. Manage. Yeah, why is this published? Yeah, I don't know what this is, but I would guess it's like an old, yeah, I'm just gonna delete it. It was probably a broken build of McLaren's where I was testing something. Thank you for pointing that out to me. That should not have been there. So it might have been testing new archives because we were experimenting with shrinking down the size of McLaren's and Watchtower, which we did. You should see in the latest patches. They are Watchtower in particular is very small now, or I shouldn't say very small, much smaller than it was. I think we shrunk the size by 25%, something like that. Which is why we can now do the rest of our content we had planned, the rest of the post-Unity content. Alright, are we getting close to where that chest should be? I imagine it's going to be along this shore somewhere. Alright, I got no beef with you guys if you're cool with me killing your kindred, your kind in the other area. We're cool? Alright. They're not hostile. Uh-oh.
Maximum crabs!
It's the barrel people. They're attacking the crabs. Oh, it's down to 1.18? Wow, I didn't even realize how small it had gotten. I thought it was like 1.5, but we'll take it. 1.18. That gives us a lot of room to grow. No examples, rumors where they get help by Microsoft Advanced Technology Group and GeoW. Gears of War developers that do it. Yeah, I mean, I'll take any upgrade. My concern always with updates to the engine now is, are the features going to be moddable? Because we had a lot of problems with the initial launch of Starfield with a lot of the features not being as editable as we would like. Like, Xedit still doesn't fully support everything that Starfield can do. Like, we had to roll our own build of Xedit to be able to do all the things we want. Otherwise, Watchtower could not exist. Oh god. What is happening? We must have broke the barrels open. Attack of the barrel people. Bristleback Cave. Yeah. We're not going to go in there. So it's going to be a bunch of more little goblins. Deathbrand armor is pretty nice. Yeah, I think I'm either going to go stick it on a mannequin or it's going to be Lydia's new stuff. It looks like some of it's pretty powerful. BGS should at least focus on modding like it's a money-making machine for them, talking about infinite vacational creators and money for them. I mean, I think that's what the goal was with the VC program, but I don't know if it's bearing out how they hoped. Like, I don't know. I have no idea what the total sales are for everything. Like, I know where ours are at, and they are not as high as I would like them to be for the size of team we're aiming for, but... Also, in order to keep moving upward. Oh, hello. To keep aiming upward, make sure each of our things is better than the last. Our production budgets keep going higher, but I still don't know if I can justify ever charging more than $10 for something unless Bethesda changes the way you buy credits. Like, I really hate the fact that you can't just buy the exact number of credits that you need. Like, the fact that you gotta... Doesn't it go from, like, $10 to $25 or something like that? It's like, ugh, that feels gross. So, like, we would like to get to a point where we're making stuff that's the size of this, of Dragonborn, but... I can't really do that at $10 because this would cost so much money to recreate something of this scale. Dragon too? Well, that's exciting. Yeah, burn him. Leave me out of it. Take down the Guardian. Take down the Guardian. Alright, hold on. Let's do... Let's heal. Get down here, buddy. Alright, good. Over there. Let's see, did we piss off all the people that we... No, they're cool. They're cool. Alright, I feel like we're gonna need to do another dragon run down by the time we get over to him. Get him? Yes. Oh wait, what was he fighting? Did he find some more barrel goblins? He did. Yes, fight the barrel goblins. Alright, you should come crashing down here. Come on, come right back here. Boom. The crashing is so janky, but I love it. It's such a cool feature. It's a shame it doesn't work a little better. Oh, good. Thanks, Mirak. You dick. Thankfully, we got the comedic relief of a flying Reekling out of that. Worth it for that.
I will ever.
Did you say woodchuck? Or was he saying woodchop, maybe? I guess I'm not supposed to be speaking English, so. Oh, we found some drummer ruins, okay. I'm gonna leave a lot of these places uncleared and we'll come back to them because I feel like there's always quests for a lot of this stuff anyway. And now I just want Mirak dead so that I can actually get all of my souls. Let's head to the temple. Speaking of Mirak. Anyone who's thinking of Dragonborn DLC size 15 to 20 is perfectly fine. Yeah, but the problem would be then people would have to buy more credits than they want, which I don't like. Like that was when we were trying to price out Watchtower, like our production budget on that was insane. So there was talk of like, do we have to go over? But it was like the final decision was like, well, we don't want to make people have to buy $25 worth of credits. Like, that's not cool, because then for a lot of people, it basically makes it feel like the mod costs $25 then if they don't have that interested in, which I thought was like a non-starter. It's like saying it was $25. Get out of here with that. I'm actually hoping some of the EU rulings that are going on right now with microtransactions will come in and save the day, because that's one of the things that they're proposing is that funny money has to be sold in exact increments that buyers need, and that they can't just force them to buy excess. That's what they do with Nintendo. Like, you go to purchase stuff on their store, you can buy Nintendo points or whatever they call them, but you don't have to. You just pay cash. What were the boots? Is that for the booting the Reichling earlier? Alright, Bendwell. Alright, let's save again. That's where we... Oh, I need our cadence rod too. Sometimes I feel like your production value is too high and your prices are too low. Too low experience crazy, you don't get paid for Uncle Form. Well, I feel like I shouldn't be doing anything paid in Fallout 4 while we still have an unfinished mod out there. Like, some Settlements 2 still needs a lot of stuff, so it's just not the focus. But I don't know. To me, our goal is to try and we want to hit the same production value as the base games of whatever we're doing. And then I'm trying to price our stuff similar in scale to a DLC. So like if you compare the amount of content in Watchtower to the amount of content in Shattered Space, then I don't know, it's like the size of a... Watchtower's quest line is like the size of like a real meaty side quest, like a big side quest. And then it's like, you know, is that worth... What did Shattered Space cost? 30 bucks? 40 bucks? I don't know, I bought it as part of the pre-order, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm trying to keep our stuff production value as high as DLC and the value equivalent to the percentage of DLC it is, so that there is no... I don't want it even to come up as a discussion point that we're price gouging. Like, I don't want that ever to be a thought in people's mind. Like, I'd rather people have the thought that we're undercharging. I feel like I just walked in on something. Something was about to go down there. Bowling, yes. I mean, that's what it feels like. That's why I'm loving the shout playthrough. It's like I feel like I get to go bowling inside of every dungeon. Just find a pile of mobs and send them all flying. Super satisfying. All right, well now I want to go in here because I want to see what they were about to attack. Oops. These ones weren't hostile and had a quest? Oh no! Oh wait, what's this dude doing? He's gonna be like, you killed my army!
You strong, help Dragon. You strong, help Dragon. Chief smart, most likely dumb, but Chief smart. We family, we strong, you stronger. Bilkamak, run. Prize beast, run. Bull Dragon, chase away. Bilkamak, fear. You bring him, follow you, yes.
Okay, I'm glad they have quest dialogue because I can't understand anything he's saying.
Follow. Bilkamak, love meat.
Ewoks is exactly right.
He follow.
Give Bilgemuck some meat. He's gonna step outside and be like, oh no, Bilgemuck killed my army. It was Bilgemuck. Hold on a second. Bilgemuck some meat. I thought he was following me. Are you coming with me or not, buddy? Do I need to give you... Or are you Bilgemuck? No, you're the chief.
Where beast? See you. No see. Bilkamak. Go, go.
Okay. I thought he was coming with me. Grab the spears. A quest needs 50 of them? How much do they weigh? He doesn't have any. Oh man, Bilgemuck killed all these poor weaklings. Okay, they weigh nothing. Okay, cool. I can start grabbing them. Alright, where is this dude? Bilgemuck some meat. I don't know if I have... Oh, I guess I should take some meat from these guys, huh? One of these guys had some meat on him. Snowberries added. No. Or meat. There we go. Alright, Bilgemuck. We got some meat for you. Here you go, buddy. You hungry? Give gift. Wait, why won't it let me give him the gift? Give. Doesn't like that kind of meat. Maybe I gotta give him wolf meat? Where'd that guy, that wolf spawn? Right here, give him the wolf meat. He doesn't have any meat. Never mind. We'll be back, Bilgemuck. We gotta find you some proper meat. Apparently... Oh, I guess all I have on me is boar meat. So he's not into the cannibalism. That seems important. It was. Search island for stall room. Oh, that's the stuff I need the special thing for, right? The pickaxe. The ancient pickaxe, I think. I mean, according to Snatch, they do. Oh, Ancient Ice's Creation Club. Oh, so we got some bear meat. No meat. Where's that hunter? That werewolf again. I'm gonna buy some meat from him. Let's see, I guess we're just gonna we're playing hunter here. Oh, porkers? Maybe? Down by the shore? What was this little village? Do we find another little Reekling village? Oh, these guys seem friendly.
Said it would be, but either way, I've tried hitting against a stump by my pants, but
Just leave us,
iron needs
please.
iron.
That depends
If
on
you
who you
want it
ask.
shaped right.
I fight, I protect the hall, I bring in meat. And I think I could take on most of the tree lovers up in the Skull Village. But because I'd rather drink a mug of meat at night instead of training until I drop, Kuvar calls me a layabout. Wish he would just lighten up.
Your stomach isn't my problem. We
See ya.
I say we do, and not before.
Glad to not be working on that ugly thing anymore.
Thanks for taking that.
Finally
What's
getting
going
some
on
sleep.
here is that we've been kicked out of our home. The mead hall, up there on the hill. Some Rieklings have taken it over.
Oh, nope.
With tenacity and numbers. Too much mead. Too many... Are you offering to help? Some new blood should be enough to rouse these layabouts to actually fight again. Well, I hope you'll come back around.
Okay, let's
Looks
first...
like you might be just the thing we need to break
Alright,
these
well, okay, so we need to first...
I'm still hoping we can go
Okay.
home.
So let's first take care of this meat quest, and then we'll go finish off the chief. We'll have to turn on him. Sorry, buddy. What's that green glow over there? Wait, how? Why are you at half health? What is happening? Miko, chill. Well, milk. That's not what we're looking for. Oh, you got in a fight with whatever this was? The ice wraith, okay. Ice wraiths have no meat. Where are we? Oh, we're almost down to the Mushroom Kingdom. Alright. Oh, here we go. Meat, meat, meat. Venison. Okay, let's go try our luck with venison. If the boar doesn't like venison, I don't know what we can do here. Up this way. Alright, we'll go back to the meat hall. Alright, you picky boar. There we go. Alright, follow me. This was his pet. Okay. Oh. I'm going to put you in the pen over here. Follow me if you want some more venison. Alright, let's get him in here. Oh, I just had to go touch it. Okay. He's a very oddly trained boar. He'll follow the stranger. Alright, good night, Robin. Or good morning, I guess, if it's 5 a.m. Yikes.
Right kid, missing red cross. Need more. God speak. Dance. You bring red grass. We dance.
We dance. What is red grass?
Like these
10 scathe crow to the chief.
2 hands of red grass. The friend of Tribe King. Wander. Gather.
I don't know. How much of this do we have? I'm guessing it's an ingredient, right? Scathe claw? Let's see. I've been grabbing random grass and stuff just because. Because I am a... Oh, we got 7 already. Because I'm a hoarder. Government Investigator, hello. I think a couple of streams ago you said your team is working on a new creation for Skyrim. It doesn't even matter what it is. I'll always instantly buy anything you guys create. Appreciate it. Oh, we got something real special cooking for Skyrim right now. We started out trying to make something small. And then... because we were trying to test out, you know, what different scaled things would look like for us. And we gave it to a bunch of playtesters over the summer. And they gave us a lot of feedback that we ran with, and it like ballooned into this huge thing. So we got something real big coming. I think it will turn out to be one of the most expensive things ever produced for Skyrim outside of the official DLC. But we just wanted to like do the thing right. So it's like, all right, whatever. Forget what. Doesn't matter what it costs. Just make it good. Oh, there's a horker, which I thought we might find. Too late for that though. Now we just need some red grass. Which I feel like I don't feel like I've seen that stuff all around the snowy areas. Spiky grass. Got him. Dark Elf, Peddler's Journal. Yeah, this feels like... Meet the Reekling Tribe. Wait, what? Another one? Another Reekling Tribe leader? So with all these talking Reeklings... Reeklings. What do you say? Reekling? Reikling? I think the only clue that I've been given out about what we're working on with Skyrim is at the end of it, you're going to end up with, I think, one of the most unique companions that's ever existed for Skyrim. I will admit, though, I'm not super informed on all the different Skyrim companions that are out there, though. But you guys know us. We will give most mods a run for their money in the voice acting department. Oh, I'm on like a little mini island over here, apparently. Wait, no, I'm not. Hold on. That's just that. Quest marker. Meet with the reeling tribe leaders on the island. Got it. Okay. You're not getting into 30% profit. Oh yeah, the Microsoft thing. they're now like, I read an article, what website it was on, about how they're like rebutting that quote or that claim. They're saying that it's false, that they're not expecting a 30% profit margin. 30% profit margin is pretty absurd. Like most software companies are pretty happy with a 20%. I would say, actually, I should more say they're ecstatic with 20%. So like asking, and that's hard to hit. So 30% is crazy. All right, that's 2 more. I need 1 more. Here we go. Yeah, a couple extra in case we need them. All right, let's see. Companion is a 1976 Mercedes E-Class diesel. That's very specific. Be quality makes or breaks them on. Yeah, agreed. I mean, that was one of the things that would turn me off of mods early on. And when I was recruiting for Sim Settlements to get into voice stuff, like getting a bunch of voice people, I get multiple directors right away, and they were preaching to the choir when they were telling me how important sound quality was. Like, I didn't understand it fully at the time, but I was like, yeah, that sounds, I believe it. Let's do that. Let's make it really high quality. So I think we had, like, from the beginning of Sim Settlements 2 development, we had multiple directors. We had 2 at the beginning and then settled in with just Cobus by the end. And I'm glad we did.
Red grass. Good red grass. Later we burn. Now, final task.
Microsoft get close to 30% number with Fallout New Vegas 2. Yeah, I don't. The fact that I will be absolutely shocked, stunned if they don't announce a new Fallout game from some other studio. Like this, I haven't watched any of season 2 of the show because I am not an Amazon Prime subscriber, but I've heard they're nailing it, and I think Amazon's even working on another show now. I think they're doing a reality show or something. I think I saw a headline of. Like, there's a lot to be had from that brand. They can't sit on just 76 for the next 10 years or whatever it's going to take them to get. Okay, I don't know what he's telling me, but sure, let's go. Oh wait, am I choosing between him and the humans? Did I just side with the Reekling? Hold on a second. Wait a second. Why didn't you take my scythe claw? Why didn't you give me the... Or does he want to do his dance now? Lydia, get out of the way. Let him dance. What did I just agree to? But yeah, I can't fathom that Microsoft's not going to step in and be like, yo, Todd, you got to let go of the Fallout license. Somebody else has got to play in your playground for a little bit. Kill the Nords. I don't think so.
What's the hurry?
Alright, so I have to choose. No! Okay. Well, we don't want to do that. I couldn't understand him. I didn't know what I was agreeing to. I don't like that.
Red grass.
Okay. Alright, so you have to choose. Okay. Then we will... Alright, let's hand it to him. We'll disagree, and then we'll see what happens. I'm not siding with these little monsters.
Red grass. Good red. Then you ready. Bad Nords. Safe.
Bad Nords. Ah, okay.
You bad people, they come. You know, we know. Come fight. Wait, but you come fight.
Join the assault. Is it going to make me fail the quest again? Okay, it hasn't failed it. Alright, let's try doing the... Okay, wait, where are the Nords at? Not there. Over. Is it this? Bourgeois Retreat? I think it was down here. It wasn't too far away. Yeah, here we go. Alright, who's your leader again? Not you.
Bourgeois feels so guilty about what happened. Try not to provoke her.
Sorry, friend. I can't make anything for you down here. I'll need to get back to my forge.
Have you been by Thirsk?
Is it you?
If you hear about the Reeklings, just tread
not you.
quietly around my sister.
Where's your sister? You can talk to her. Oh, not that one. Hold on. Journal. There she is. Okay.
Thanks for taking that. Well, look who's back. Well, let's move then.
There we go.
Spot.
Okay.
We're
Oh.
right in the water. This could grow into something respectable.
Hey, you lazy milk drinkers, get over here. I know you're all starting to settle in here and keep up the fat life.
Not sure Obsidian's good enough anymore, but Xbox is everybody that's worked on the Fallout series from game one, and so they should do it. Yeah, because they even have the guys who invented the precursor to Fallout, right? Because Fallout was based on Wasteland, and they've got that company too.
I don't want to have my spirit outstripped by some wanderer. So let's get up there and kill us.
I mean, I
some
think
Reeklings.
most people in the games industry would be ecstatic to work on a Fallout game. I think that the IP is like... Anybody who's into game development has loved a game from that franchise, whether it be from the old school ones or from Fallout 3 or New Vegas or whatever. So I don't think they would have any trouble finding a studio who wanted to take up that challenge. My question would be, would they do it in the creation engine? And I can't imagine many studios would want that. That could be that might be the thing where it makes us unhappy because we're like, what do you mean a new Fallout game that we can't mod? Like, I know a lot of people were pretty peeved that Oblivion Remastered isn't really moddable in the traditional way. Alexander, when I do mod reviews, I sometimes feel bad about being so pedantic about the VA quality, but I just can't help it. Rather have no VA than something that is not at least vanilla quality. Kill the Reeklings 0 to 9. I already did kill them all. I wonder if I broke the quest by doing that. Or if there's just going to be 9 new ones in here. Oh, yep, there's just a whole lot. Oh, they're going to burst out of barrels. That's where they're all going to come from. Alright, we'll spit roast the chief here. Did we get them all? Search the barrels.
Oh, that was almost exhilarating.
There they go.
How are you feeling? Ah, that was almost exhilarating.
Later, Bramble.
How are you feeling? Good to hear. In fact, that's just the spirit I'll need from my second. Do you want to come with me? To Rothmund's Barrow. I need to get his blessing again before we take up residence here. I'll need a witness and, well, you see the kind of horker brains I deal with around here. What do you say? Well, let's not waste time talking about it then.
Rothman's Barrow. Alright, that sounds like an adventure for next week. I think, oh, I should have saved. Come on. No crash, no crash, no crash. Okay, let's... Where's she going? She had to... Oh, that's right. I was supposed to take... Okay, I better go back in there and grab those or I'm going to forget. You guys said I need 50 of those little things. Let's go grab those spears and then we will wrap up for the night. Give me your spears, guys. None. None of them have. They're clearly all holding them, but I guess they're not as lootable as I had hoped. Getting 50 is going to be rough. Seems like only 1 in 10 of these guys actually has any. None of these guys had any. What the hell? Well, now I regret leaving a whole bunch behind on previous ones I've killed. Okay, well, that's a good spot to stop. Thank you guys for joining me. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Will I be back on Wednesday? I don't know. That's New Year's Eve, isn't it? Yeah, I might be back anyway, though. I got kids now. We don't go out and do anything for New Year's Eve. We're going to go probably take the kids out to dinner, do like a fake 6 p.m. ball drop, and that'll be it. So I'll probably be back on New Year's Eve. So, all right, guys. Thanks for joining me. We'll catch you later.